Here is one New Year's resolution for each NBA team. 76ers, at least make the play-in tournament so you could fight for a playoff spot. Bucks, now that you're back in the groove, continue to build that chemistry between Chris Middleton and Damian Lillard to strengthen the offense. Bulls, bite the bullet and start the rebuild before the trade deadline in February. Cavaliers, keep on keeping on, stay aggressive, and secure a home court advantage to maximize playoff success. Also, make the Cavs Frog an official mascot, that should be your goal too. Celtics, they need to shake off their championship hangover and tighten focus for playoff dominance. Clippers, Kawhi is expected to return January 4th, so their goal as a franchise next year is to keep him healthy. Speaking of health, the Grizzlies' goal for next year would be to make sure that Ja Morant is healthy for the playoffs. Hawks, they need to figure out what they want to do with their backcourt, especially the shooting guard position. Are they just going to roll with Bogdan or Dyson Daniels, or are they going to try to make a trade? Heat, by all means, resolve the Jimmy Butler situation. Whether it means to trade him, keep him, they just got to find some type of resolution so they can move forward. Hornets, encourage LaMelo Ball to balance the scoring with playmaking for better team efficiency. Jazz, it looks like it's officially rebuilding season, so it's time to start acting like it too. Kings, I hate to say it, but their resolution might be to blow this whole thing up and start over. The DeMar experiment clearly did not work. Knicks, OG Anunoby has been an underrated gem for this team. Maybe the Knicks can send 3 players to San Francisco for All-Star Weekend instead of 2 upcoming in February. Lakers, their goal should be to keep up their defense and make sure they secure a playoff spot by avoiding the play-in tournament. Magic, once Paolo Banchero returns, they need to make sure they don't get lackadaisical and over-rely on him. Mavericks, they need to fully focus on Luka's health to make sure he's in peak condition once the postseason starts. Nets, they need to do something before the trade deadline and fully commit to this rebuild. Nuggets, they also need to do something by the trade deadline. They gotta strengthen their bench. Nikola looks like he's getting burned out. Pacers, they gotta get more creative with Tyrese Haliburton scoring. He needs to start driving to the paint to maximize both scoring and playmaking. He can't just be chucking up jump shots. Pelicans, I don't even know. Yeah, obviously you want Zion to return healthily, but what's the future once he gets back? Is it more of the same, or is it time to really do something drastic? That's up for your franchise to figure out. Pistons, why not fight for a play-in tournament spot? You're kinda in the running for that, and who knows what could happen once you get there. Raptors, since this season feels more like an experiment, continue to test certain lineups to find the best chemistry amongst their players. Rockets, their goal should be to not let the lights get too bright come postseason. This is a young team with not a lot of playoff experience, but they definitely have a lot of postseason potential. Spurs, it should be their goal to find a reliable and permanent second option as a sidekick for Victor Wembanyama. Phoenix Suns, their goal should be to add size and physicality to address their struggles in the paint this season. Thunder, they have the best defensive rating in the league today. Their goal should be to maintain that, and especially for the postseason, they're gonna need it. Timberwolves, Nickeil Alexander-Walker has been an underrated gem for this team. Maybe they should consider putting him in the starting lineup, or at the very least, increase his minutes. He's a great two-way player for them. Trailblazers continue to develop their young core. This is clearly still a rebuild phase, but it seems like it's time to expand upon that, especially elevating Tamari Kamara's defensive reputation for future recognition. Warriors, it should be their goal to make the postseason without entering the play-in tournament, as that could get risky. Wizards, they need to make it a goal to find their future piece while they're in this rebuild phase. They can't rely on Jordan Poole to be the face of the franchise. So this was one New Year's resolution or goal for each NBA team for this upcoming 2025 year. Let me know who you think has the best shot to win it all. I hope you guys have a great new year. I'm Rebound Rewind, and I'll fast forward to you later.